video is going to be on how I stay happy. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you enjoy my channel. The first tip I have is to be grateful. So I wake up every morning and I write in this pretty little book just 3 things that I'm happy about. I just write down 3 things that I'm grateful for, whether it be my family, my puppy, just being able to see the sky today, being able to hear the birds waking me up. It's so beautiful. Life is so beautiful, and I encourage every single one of you to not just write but feel the feelings of gratitude for whatever 3 things you choose to be grateful for. The second tip I have is to really just identify what your values are, assess yourself and question whether your values are in line with your actions every day. Especially if you're younger, for me, like, my values are honesty, hard work, being kind, being grateful, and to me, like, family is really important. So if I'm going to be rude to my family members, or if I'm not going to call my mom or something, you know, I feel bad internally, and then I assess, like, why am I feeling so drained and tired or sad today? And I'm like, oh wait, I was kind of rude, or I didn't spend enough time with them. And we're all human, you're always going to make mistakes, but at least if you're assessing yourself every day, you can improve, and then you just become a better person. The next tip I have for you guys is to surround yourself with like-minded, positive, happy, loving people, because if you do that, then by default you're going to be happy, right? Like, there's that famous quote, you become the people you join in 5 years. So in 5 years, your lives are going to look like their lives. And you want to always make sure that you're learning from your friends, like they're teaching you new qualities, make sure that your friends are uplifting. You want to stay away from gossip, drama, toxic people, because that kind of stuff is not going to make you happy if you're constantly surrounded in an environment that is tense and there's a lot of animosity. Of course you're going to be sad deep down. Just try and simplify your life. So the next tip that I have for you guys is to practice being present. This is especially useful for when you're stuck in traffic and it's horrible, and instead of thinking about how lame it is and how these pedestrians are crossing the street and you're almost knocking them and there's taxi drivers cutting you off, think about how lucky you are to be present and to be alive in this moment. Just be present, like fully see the taxi drivers cutting you off. See the pedestrians almost getting knocked on the street. Don't think about what you could have done to be earlier 5 minutes ago. Don't think about what's going to happen if you're late for class or work or whatever. Be present. Just enjoy every single moment, because there's no present like the present, right? Being present is not going to make the traffic go away. It's not going to make you get to work earlier, but it is going to make you less stressed. The next tip I have for you guys is to detach from not only criticism, but material possessions. So this is the first one first. Of course, people are always going to have stuff to say about you, whether it be true or untrue. And you just really can't let it get to you, because you need to have such a strong belief in yourself. And if you know that you have values and that you're following your values, and if you approve of the way you are, why does it matter what some other person thinks? It shouldn't, because this person is only going to limit your potential. As Taylor Swift says, they're taking up space in your head, but they're not paying for rental. So unless you get rental from them, don't think about them. You need to really just believe in yourself and be so happy with who you are. And if you approve of you, who cares what anyone else thinks? Which is tip number 6. To talk about detachment from material possessions. In life, we should never attach our identities to any object or person, especially. The only constant is change. You know, your self-worth, your confidence, your happiness needs to come from you. So no matter what happens, what goes, what comes, you will always be you. You will never lose that. Don't be happy when you get that car, or when you graduate, or when you get that boy. Be happy now. Be happy with you, because you're amazing just the way you are. The next tip is something that I learned really recently. Well, I started practicing really recently. The law of giving and receiving from Deepak Chopra's 7 spiritual laws of success. And basically he's saying something that our moms have told us since we were born. Like, the more you give, the more you get. I've been so busy in university, and I'm sure a lot of us, like, you get busy with work and day-to-day life, and you actually realize a month's gone by, you haven't given money, you haven't done anything charitable, you haven't given your time to other people, because you've been so obsessed with this rat race that we all are in, you know, to get that job, get that promotion, to graduate, whatever it is. And when you just take the time to give something, Deepak Chopra recommends giving something to every single person you meet, whether it be material or like just a smile or anything. So I adopted this law for a week, and I must say that it really makes a difference. Are doing something good for other people rather than continuously doing something good for yourself, and that just makes you feel lighter as a person, you know, clear up the emotional clutter, give love, and like we've all got so much love to give. Why are we hoarding it? Let's be happy, let's give hugs, let's smile at people on the street. And the last tip that I have for you guys is to learn more about yourself. Like, who are you? What are your skills? We are all so unique in this world. So you may be studying engineering, but you may be like an excellent pianist, and because you're so busy studying engineering, you neglect your amazing talent. Nurture those skills. Do other things other than what's in your profession that make your heart happy, and just do them for the sake of doing them. Those skills, those things that you were born with innately that make you happy, that makes you special. That's what makes you you. Those skills give you a different viewpoint of your career, your profession. Major universities such as Harvard and Oxford and all of these great places, they recognize this, which is why they accept students who may be like masters in fencing for medicine, for instance. And obviously like fencing's got nothing to do with medical care, but they know that these people have skills that they would have learned to get to the top of the game in fencing. These are the kind of people that are going to be leading our profession someday, because they are innovators, you know, they come up with new things. They push the human race forward. They are the round pegs in the square holes. Now I'm just quoting Steve Jobs, but basically you all unique, every single one of us. And if you just nurture yourself, if you believe in yourself and believe that you're gonna make a good difference, then you will 100% be authentically you to be truly happy. You could help the whole world just by being yourself. I know that all of you are gonna do well in life, but I don't just want you guys to do well. I want you to do good in the world.